What is up, everybody? It's Nick from Mining Office, and today I'm back to bring you guys part 2 of the crypto mining YouTubers' crypto strategies. So, I was very happy to bring you guys part 1, and here we are for part 2. I'm going to give you guys just a couple quick reminders before we hop into the video again. I'm not going to reintroduce the topic. What I will ask you guys to do is please watch the video, if possible, from beginning to end. Watch everybody's part. They all took the time to contribute to this video, so I would really appreciate it if you could do that. Let's hop on straight to our first creator. I asked Max Voltage what his opinion was on the subject, so let's throw it over to him. Here we go.
Hi, Mining Office. Thank you very much for asking me this question about what I do with the mining proceeds, the mining profits. Max Voltage here. And basically, I don't really have a system per se, but I don't hodl everything either. What I have a tendency to do is basically liquidate when the market is high and tend to hodl it when the market is declining. So if I see that the market is above average and I have some things where I think I need to kind of balance things out, where I've been paying for power for a while, I'll take out a considerable portion when the market's high. And then when the market's low, I'll just hodl and just keep accumulating until that time at which it becomes more profitable to pull it out. That's basically what I do in its simplest terms. I try not to overcomplicate things. And it's kind of a feel. It's a kind of a gut feel. I also do some trading as well, where I will buy when things are going down and sell as things are going up. But I usually leave that type of trading inside the account, so I don't pull that out of the account. I try to always stay in about 10% cash, so I have something left in order to invest in additional crypto as the market goes down. So that's basically what I do. So in summary, it's by feel. It's really what it comes down to. Don't hodl everything. I do liquidate. I try to liquidate when the market is above average high. Like right now, what I would consider above average high is I would try not to liquidate below like 52,000 Bitcoin, 52,000 per Bitcoin. That's what I consider above average right now. As far as Ethereum, I'm not going to liquidate anything less than 4,000. So yeah, and today was a down day. So that's a good 10 to 15% at least, actually almost 20% below where we are right now. So anyway, that's what I do. And then, like I said, I trade on the side as well. With about 10% of my total holdings, I'll trade in and out of the account. Alrighty. Well, thanks, Mining Office. I appreciate you asking, and everybody have a good day.
Wow, great stuff from Max Voltage. Thank you very much. I think what Max is doing is very smart, taking advantage of the ups and downs of the market to sell and buy in at opportunistic times. So I think this is very smart. People like to DCA in and out of the market, and same thing with selling your crypto. They'll sell a certain amount every week, let's say, or stuff like that. I think taking advantage like this, where you'll wait till the price is high to sell, and when it drops, well, you just hodl what you mine until the price goes back up, right? And also keeping that pile of fiat on the side to be able to take advantage if the markets do drop and be able to buy in is very smart as well, right? So in my scenario, I'm hodling all my crypto, so I can't do something like that in the sense that if the market does crash, well, all my funds are stuck as crypto, and I can sell at a loss if I want to, but I'm not going to do that, right? So all my funds will then be locked in, whereas Max will have taken advantage of those high points, selling off at that point, and like he says, if he does a bit of trading, well, then he'll just buy back in at a lower point and really keep that snowball rolling. So really insightful stuff from Max. Thank you very much. Let's roll right into the next content creator. This is going to be Llama Crypto. We're going to have some more creators that have animals and colors in their names, so look forward to that. Jokes aside, let's roll right into Llama's part. Here we go.
Hi everyone, my name is Joe, Llama Crypto. I am pretty new to all this, so I appreciate Mining Office for reaching out to me and to gather some insight of what I'm doing with my strategy. My history on cryptocurrency is I originally got into it at the beginning of the pandemic, so March of 2020. I didn't really get into mining until February of 2021. I'm a noob when it comes to it, so been mining for less than a year. To tell you the truth, I'm really looking forward to the rest of this video. So for my strategy, out of all the ETH I've been mining each month, only 25% has been cashed out each month, and that's for just GPU costs, electricity costs. The rest of it, the 75%, I've been transferring it over to Celsius, where I can earn about 5% interest on it, rather than cashing it out and earning interest with the bank, which is probably less than 1% at this point, I think. I don't know if I plan to stake my ETH or to convert it to Bitcoin. I might do a combination of the two. Most likely it'll be, the majority of it will be transferred over to Bitcoin, and then the remaining of it would be kept on ETH to be staked after the merge. That is my current strategy at this point in time. It may change depending on the cost of the coins in the future, and also on the profitability of these coins in the future as well. So appreciate Mining Office for reaching out and trying to get this information out there to the people, because I don't think there's not that many people cover exactly what they're doing with their ETH that they've been mining. So appreciate it again, Mining Office, and yeah, reach out when you need something. All right, thanks, man. See you guys.
Thank you very much, Red Llama Crypto. I'm so happy I reached out to all these people. They each bring great points, and they're all different perspectives. It's so great. So as you guys saw, Red Llama, he sells 25% to fund his operations, and that 75%, he earns interest on it, right, through Celsius. So that's great. Earning interest where you can is another way of getting passive income. So I support that in every single way. And something else he didn't mention, but I think he's taking into consideration, is that by keeping his funds in crypto, not only do those funds have a chance of appreciating, and he's also making interest on it, but if you're keeping them as fiat, well, you're eating inflation, right? You're basically being hit by inflation, and I think it's gonna be pretty rough coming up, guys. So that's another great point that Red Llama made. Fantastic. Thanks again. We're going to reach out to our next content creator. He's another member of the Crypto Kingdom Discord. The link is in the description. If you want to reach out to us, you can pop in there, ask us questions, just, fool around in there. So feel free to join us. It's going to be CaveMan Mining. So over to you, Caveman.
Hey to all you cave guys and cave gals, CaveMan Mining here. I hope everyone is well and having a good day. On today's quick clip, we are going to be answering a few questions for our friend Mining Office. I want to thank you, buddy, for having us on today. And his questions were for us crypto mining YouTubers regarding our strategies and what type of coins have we mined, what are our plans with those cryptocurrencies. And the short answer for me is 90% of everything we mine to date, I have been hodling. Hodling stands for hold on for dear life. Essentially, the idea of that is we're not selling, we're not trading our coins. We plan on holding those bags until the value increases, until we figure out what we want to do with those. In a nutshell, I've mined a whole bunch of Ethereum, primarily doing that over the last 6 to 8 months. I started out with nice hash. I did mine a little bit, or obtain rather, not mine, but obtain a little bit of Bitcoin from my nice hash minings using the Ethereum algorithm, Dagger Hashimoto. So I've got some of that. I've got a little bit of flux. As you guys know, I dedicated my month of Ravencoin to mining, month of December rather, to Ravencoin. So I'm sitting on a nice little bag of that as well. So hoping that project comes to fruition and our minings bear some fruit. That's my strategy, guys. I have no plans in selling anything. The only coins that I actually sold was a little bit of BTC, and that was to fund the purchases for our 2 Bobcat miners. That actually ended up being a good, I guess, move or strategy, because one of my Bobcat miners is already paid off in under 2 months, which is pretty incredible. So I'm still waiting a little bit more time for the second Bobcat to get paid off, and then that's straight HNT back in our pocket to replenish the value that we had in Bitcoin. So I guess the world is your oyster, guys. I can't really tell you what to do. Find out what projects you like, what type of cryptocurrencies can fuel those projects or purchases, and roll with it. Always use your gut, do a lot of research. That is the only advice I will give. And I will just advise you guys what my plan is. And if you want to follow that, that's up to you. If you want to deviate from that, that's also up to you. I'm going to keep mining. I know Ethereum proof of stake is coming. So I'm going to mine every last drop of Ethereum as I possibly can. We'll go until the clock stops. Hopefully, mining is not in that ice age, which everyone is talking about, and we can continue to, either go to Ravencoin, Ergo, Flux, one of those other projects, or here's to hoping maybe some other cool projects launch along the way, which would be profitable. But with that all said, guys, I'm going to wrap up my thoughts here. I want to wish everybody a good day, and I want to thank Mining Office for having us on, and we'll see you guys real soon. Take care.
Guys, you heard it from Caveman first. Hold on for dear life. Hold on. So, like he said, his strategy is to hold on to 90% of his coins. So it's very similar to my strategy. It's probably the strategy that so far is the most similar to mine. He's going for that long-term hold, the long-term profits, and also that 10% is going into, from what I see, diversifying to the types of crypto he's mining. So going towards that helium, like he said, very smart move, already paid itself off, very good. And mining that ETH, that BTC, that Raven. So in my book, those are solid choices for the long term. And speaking of Ravencoin, I know Caveman is a big fan of Ravencoin. Our next content creator is as well. His name is Black Bear Crypto. We've collaborated already a few times on my channel, so you might know him. So let's hand it off over to Black Bear Crypto and get some dope music in as well. Hit it.
What's up, Mining Office fans? My name's Jack. I run the Black Bear Crypto YouTube channel. You may recognize my voice from the previous collaboration Nick and I did on the impending Ravencoin halving coming up in January of 2022, or the What is the Future of Ravencoin video I posted several months ago. Nick asked me to come on today to talk about what I do with my crypto once I mine it, and if there's anything that I do now that I didn't do before. Please note that none of this is financial advice. This is all my personal opinion, so always do your own research and make your own decisions when it comes to any of this stuff. I started mining crypto back in March of 2021 using NiceHash and Coinbase withdrawals. This is what a lot of miners typically do when they first start out because it's easy. And if this is what gets your foot in the door with mining, then so be it. I'm happy for you. But what I realized after doing this for a while is that I wanted to save my crypto and try to leverage it as much as possible to create returns. What I do now is mine my Ethereum to a Ledger wallet, then leverage that ETH for interest using a governance structure. Using governance tokens, there are many different ways that you can make your Ethereum work for you, including creating liquidity pools, vaulting it, or depositing it into a validator. However, about 70% of my farm is on Ravencoin, which has no smart contract capabilities or governance structure. What I do with Ravencoin is hold it in hardware wallets, then send my coins for atomic swaps into Bitcoin or Litecoin whenever I'm looking to cash out. Typically, I hold about 40 to 50% of whatever I mine as a 36 to 48 month long-term investment, then play around with the remaining half, averaging it in and out to create short-term gains. This strategy has allowed me to create steady returns without over-leveraging myself. I also have a Cardano stake pool with currently over 35,000 ADA pledged, so that's another way that I'm generating returns for myself and for delegators. While my crypto portfolio is diverse, one thing that is consistent across all the coins that I own is that I believe in each of them long term. If they were to drop 60% overnight, I wouldn't be phased at all. I would buy as much as I possibly could. This is the type of trading psychology that works for me and every other successful investor that I know. But again, don't just listen to me. Do your own research and decide what works best for you on your own. With that all being said, I think that's enough for today. Big thanks to Nick for having me on again, and thanks to the Mining Office crew for listening. Take care, everyone. Peace out.
Thank you very much, Jack. It's always a pleasure to collaborate with you, buddy. Very insightful stuff from Jack. Again, we see recurring themes coming, guys. A lot of these crypto YouTubers are holding a big part for the long run, okay? And I know in traditional markets, all right, if you're trying to time the market, versus just buying and hodling is the more fruitful solution in the long term. So nothing says it'll be the same as crypto, but I'm pretty sure it's a good solution and you won't be losing out by just buying and holding over the long run. So you can see why I wore this shirt today. You can see Black Bear is also making passive income through staking, like you said, through his ledger, through the Cardano stake pool. So that too is another common theme we've seen coming up a lot, right? So make your money work for you. And yeah, very good. Thank you very much again, Jack. Let's head on over to our last crypto YouTuber for this part. It's gonna be Red Fox, our last animal. Again, he's the big boy for this video, so huge thanks to Mike for contributing. And I kind of already know what he does, but let's bring it to you guys. So Mike, take over, buddy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Mike Red Fox. The question today from Mining Office is, what do I do with my cryptocurrency once I mine it? First of all, love you, Mining Office. Appreciate you, man. So a little bit of history about me before I get into that. So I've been mining for about 4 years. And one of the things that has helped inform the decisions that I make now is going through the last bear market where I bought a bunch of GPUs, paid too much for them, and then crypto dropped out from under me. And I was left with all this hardware overhead that I was slowly paying off because profitability was so low. When things started to pick up again a little over a year ago, I knew I didn't want to be in that situation. And I knew that I wanted to expand my mining operation and get more GPUs as well. So I made a really conscious decision to make sure that I would be able to sell some of the cryptocurrency that I've mined. In this case, pretty much every week is what I sell. If I get a payout, not every week, then I'll may delay that a little bit. But let's just say for this video, every week I sell a portion of the Ethereum that I mine. I mine Bitcoin, I mine altcoins. I don't touch those. I keep those, I hold on to those. But Ethereum specifically, I will sell a portion of it every week to start chipping away at electricity or new GPU purchases, just so that I make sure as much as I can when the next bear market comes, which in my opinion is inevitable, I am not left with all this hardware overhead that I had to then sit in a bear market and pay off really, really, really slowly. So that's my strategy. I sell Ethereum every week. The percent that I sell has changed over time, depends where the market is. I started at 40%, moved up to 50%. Don't worry, I mined for 3 years in a bear market and I haven't touched any of the crypto that I mined during that time. It's just this newly generated Ethereum that I'm selling a portion of. And the rest I hold, but I also put some into staking on Coinbase. I put some into Uniswap for liquidity. And I also use the Celsius app, which you can get on iOS. I know for sure, probably Android as well. And I put some in there to also gain interest. So my perspective is hold some for the long term, get some staking and earning interest, and then sell some that recoup expenses. So anyway, that's what I do with my cryptocurrency that I mine. Thank you, Mining Office, for everything you do for this community. Appreciate you so much, buddy. Hope this is helpful. Peace, everybody.
Mike, you know I love you too, brother. So to all my viewers, learn from Mike's mistakes. He has massive experience. He's been in here 4 years. So trust what he has to say and learn from his experience, right? Don't go into the next bear market with a huge overhead of hardware. He pays off his hardware and the rest he uses to hodl or earn interest on. So extremely smart. I wouldn't expect anything less from Mike Red Fox, honestly. Thank you very much, Mike, for sharing your strategy. I know you've talked about it already a couple times on your channel, so I appreciate you contributing to this. I hope all you viewers out there really appreciate it, not only Mike's opinion, but everybody else's. I know I enjoy it very much, so I'm assuming you guys did. Please smash the like on the video and ideally subscribe to all the other channels that contributed who you're not already subscribed to. We might be making a part 3 to this video. We'll see who can contribute, so keep your eyes open for that. It won't be anytime soon though, so keep your hopes down. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.